And this is a big one. Please consider making a novena of adoration for our election. As tomorrow marks 9 days before the election, we will have adoration in the church every day from next Monday until Election Day, after the noon Mass until 10 p.m. Okay, so we always have Eucharistic exposition down at the chapel. It will be in church, okay, from following the noon Mass until 10 p.m. So we can accommodate a lot more people, and I think a lot of people are going to want to pray for our nation. Should want to. I'll be here, but anyway. Outside of those hours, we will still have perpetual adoration in the chapel. I wanted to say something about what came out about the Pope this recent week, this last week. The Pope he said in an interview during a filming of a documentary that he was in favor of civil unions for same-sex couples. I have no idea why he would say that. Our Pope says many wonderful and interesting things. He is the Pope. But in this interview, this is not a document of the Church. It's not a document of the Church. Father Carr recently gave 2 homilies in a row on the meaning of papal authority. One thing that's very clear is when the Pope speaks in his own voice, he is not covered by the charism of infallibility. Only when he speaks as supreme shepherd of the Church and on matters of faith and morals. Now, this is a matter of faith and morals, but this is the Pope speaking in the person of Jorge Bergoglio, not in the person of Christ, not in the person of Peter. In addition to that, he did not say that he was in favor or wanted to promote same-sex marriage, which could never happen. It could never happen. Because marriage is a natural institution created by God, ratified by Christ in the new law to be a sacrament. The Church could never, ever, ever countenance anything like same-sex marriage. Same-sex civil unions, since it's simply a legal fiction, I don't know, maybe there's some wiggle room there. I don't think it was a prudent thing to say anyway, but a civil union is not and will never be a marriage. It's a legal fiction like divorce. Divorce doesn't end a marriage, it just divides the assets. What's a civil union? Who knows? In any event, many people have been troubled by hearing that. He's our Pope, we pray for him, he has the authority of the Pope, but he also often speaks in his own voice, not as supreme pastor. Something to remember. So, for those who are deeply disturbed by that, all I can say is, don't be.